Maria Teck, the true embodiment of royal dignity, encompassed all the qualities of an ideal monarch. Stern yet fair, with a keen intuition, she was a reliable ally and advisor to her husband. Between them lay not only love, but also a strong friendship, mutual understanding, and respect. After her spouse's demise, Maria continued to serve the crown, albeit now in the company of her son. She was fortunate enough to witness her granddaughter ascend to the throne. Queen May spent her life as an ardent admirer and tireless collector of jewellery. She never left her chamber without a set of adornments, skillfully combining them and always exuding elegance. In her portraits, we see an abundance of pearl necklaces, diamond brooches, tiaras and rings. Yet strangely enough, the thought of the Queen overdoing her jewellery never crossed my mind. Many of the Queen's treasures came from the collection of the Russian imperial family, and in my humble opinion, these are the finest ever worn by British monarchs. For instance, the magnificent Vladimir Tiara, which Maria acquired from Princess Elena Vladimirovna. This splendid headpiece, consisting of a graceful intertwining of 15 diamond circles, each suspending a massive pear-shaped pearl in the center, is yet another masterpiece from the House of Bolin. Commissioned by Grand Duke Vladimir Alexandrovich in 1874 for his bride Maria Pavlovna as a wedding gift, the tiara was named after the Grand Duke himself, Vladimir. In 1893, Princess May Teck received a remarkable array of jewellery as a wedding gift from the people of the United Kingdom and the British Empire when she married the Duke of York, the future King George V. Among these treasures was the stunningly stylized Surrey Tiara with a diamond fringe, a gift from the Surrey County, which bore a striking resemblance to the diamond fringe necklace presented to Queen Victoria on her wedding day. Although Queen Victoria described seeing the bride wearing her gift at the wedding ceremony, it remains uncertain whether she inadvertently conflated these two pieces. In 1901, the then Duchess of Cornwall and York donned the Surrey Tiara with the diamond fringe and an 11-row pearl necklace at an official reception in Ottawa during a tour of Canada, immortalized in a series of official portraits. Several years after King George V and Queen Mary ascended the throne in 1910, the Surrey Tiara with its diamond fringe was dismantled. Some of its diamonds were repurposed to create the Gloucester Tiara with a honeysuckle motif, while others were used to crown the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara in place of pearls. This tiara was a wedding gift from 650 individuals led by Lady Eva Greville, known as the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland. Crafted by Garrod, the versatile diamond ornament, its frame could be removed and worn as a necklace, while the base could be worn as a bandeau, was originally adorned with pearls, which Maria later replaced. Princess May Teck received several tiaras on the occasion of her marriage to Prince George, the Duke of York, in 1893, including the transformable fringe tiara necklace known as the Collingwood Fringe Tiara. This tiara was gifted to her by her husband's grandmother, Queen Victoria. However, while she undoubtedly pleased her new grandmother-in-law by wearing the tiara on her wedding day, it seems it was not among her favourites. She was photographed wearing a version of the tiara with a necklace, pairing it with pieces from the Teck turquoise suite, but there are no prominent portraits of Mary wearing this tiara-shaped ornament. In 1919, she decided to fully sacrifice Collingwood's fringe, collecting the diamonds for reuse in her new modern tiara with a fringe. Another notable fringe tiara was the Adelaide Fringe Tiara, commissioned by King William IV in 1831 as a diamond necklace with a fringe for his wife Adelaide. It was crafted using gems that once belonged to his father, King George III. Eventually, the adornment passed to Queen Victoria, who redesigned it to be worn as a tiara. Maria preferred wearing the diadem atop her head, as evidenced by a 1913 portrait. However, 6 years later, she seemingly grew weary of the Adelaide fringe and fashioned her own tiara with a fringe. Apparently dissatisfied with Queen Adelaide's fringe tiara, a recognized crown relic, Queen Maria created her own iconic diadem with a fringe. The diamond fringe tiara dates back to 1919, using jewelry obtained by George's wife as a wedding gift from Queen Victoria. Interestingly, the tiara can be transformed into a necklace, which greatly concerned Maria's granddaughter Elizabeth when she wore her grandmother's adornment to the altar. In a picture from the Illustrated London News of 1937, The widowed queen appeared in the fringe tiara, once again showcasing her beloved design. Then came the Boucheron loop tiara. This crown was commissioned from the renowned jewellery house to mark the bestowal of titles upon the Prince and Princess of Wales in 1902. A prerequisite set by the Duchess of York was the use of diamonds gifted to her by the De Beers Diamond Mining Corporation the year before. De Beers presented the Duchess of York upon her arrival in South Africa with 173 diamonds weighing 261 carats, valued at £1,400. These stones were of unique shape, colour, and quality. This remarkable adornment is crafted from vertical oval loops filled and divided by additional diamond-shaped motifs, arranged to give the illusion of floating. The tiara quickly became a favourite accessory of the future queen. Maria used the tiara for a series of official portraits. However, the new crown didn't stay in Maria's jewellery box for long. In 1911, the adornment was dismantled to create the new Delhi Durbar tiara. One cannot overlook the Queen Mary crown, named in honour of the Queen herself. Crafted in 1911 by the renowned jeweller Garrard, this crown was adorned with the unique 105-carat Koh-i-Noor diamond, along with the world-famous Cullinan crystals, known for their grandiose size. 2 of these crystals were later worn as pendants, while the rest were affixed to the sash as brooches. Upon ascending the throne in 1910, George V began preparations for both his coronation at Westminster Abbey and the celebration of his new status in India. The Delhi Durbar, ceremonial assembly as a mark of respect, was conceived as a fitting celebration of his new role as king and emperor. When it was determined that the crown jewels could not be taken out of the United Kingdom, a new crown was commissioned for the king, and a new tiara was devised for his queen, Mary. Interestingly, Mary herself funded her new coronation crown, so it was not included in the crown jewels. As we know, she was not one to shy away from new treasures. Therefore, Gerard created a new tiara for her in 1911. The creation of the Delhi Durbar tiara epitomizes Queen Mary's resourcefulness, as it was crafted from remnants of another tiara and several smaller gems, a typical move by the Queen. In this case, the dismantled tiara was a large diadem with a loop, made for Mary by Boucheron after her visit to South Africa in 1901. There she was gifted diamonds from the De Beers mine. The new Delhi Durbar tiara was adorned with platinum and gold, with diamonds forming lyres and S-shaped scrolls, overlaid with diamond garlands. Initially, the tiara was adorned with 10 cabochon emerald drops on top. These were part of the famous Cambridge Emerald set, once belonging to Queen Mary's grandmother and acquired by Mary after they were scandalously left to her late brother's mistress. The complete set of emeralds was used to create a stunning parure for the Delhi Durbar. On another classic occasion, Mary asked Gerard to alter the tiara to accommodate stone replacements. The Cullinan 3 and IV diamonds were used as temporary central elements. The pear-shaped Cullinan 3 weighing 94.4 carats acted as the centerpiece at the top center, while the square Cullinan 4 weighing 63.6 carats could be placed at the center front. Either one or both could be worn, and there is another central element that can be used without them. Interestingly, no one has used the Cullinans in the tiara since Mary's time. Of course, there were other luxurious tiaras, which I will discuss in one of the upcoming episodes. If you're interested, let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to part 2.